Reports suggest that the alarm bells were raised 2 years ago about the potential disaster of a dam that holds the mine waste in the Free State, which collapsed on Sunday morning. This is where a mudslide has left at least one person dead, while 4 other people remain missing. Over 40 other people are in hospital. Let's get more now, and we speak to Sowetan journalist Penwell Dlamini, who joins us on the line. Mr. Dlamini, thank you very much for your time. In your article this morning, you write that this company was forewarned about the potential disaster, and this was 2 years ago. Tell us who exactly wrote to Jagersfontein Development and what was that company's response?
The first thing, thank you very much, for the time. The first thing that happened, Jagersfontein Development itself commissioned a sort of investigation, its own investigation. They hired a company called SRK Consulting to look at the state of that dam, and then the engineers that were working, that was in 2020, the engineers that were working on that project raised concern about the state of the dam, the volume capacity of the dam, and they wrote back to the company indicating that something has to be done. That's in November. That is in November 2020, when they informed the company they're raising red flags about the dam itself and the waste it contains.
Yeah.
But then the company, it's unclear for now what the company did from 2020. But what we know now is that the provincial head of the Department of Water and Sanitation then wrote to the company now that in 2021 he wrote to them, Dr. Tintulu, wrote. Now he was raising red flags now, referring to a first study that had been done, that it had pointed out that this dam has problems. The issue was to look at the capacity of the dam and make sure that the water level or the waste that is in the dam is kept within a certain limit, because that poses a threat also on water resources in the area. So he wrote that warning to the company that was last year, that was in 2021. Still the company, there's no evidence on our side, at least from our side, that the company actually heeded to the call to fix the things that the department had raised. The mayor then also tweeted about this. Even has shared the mayor of Kokopanong shared a beautiful picture which can show you where the positioning of the dam itself against the residential area where the people are living. So the dam is situated, as you would know, in a city like Johannesburg. You would have a reservoir positioned in a higher place, and then you will have residential properties not far from it. That's the kind of positioning that the dam has. Hence, when the walls of the dam collapsed, then the houses that are within meters from that waste dam then were wiped away. So they have been warned. They have been warned more than once, but still nothing happened.
Penwell, is it fair then to say that this company ignored both the study that it commissioned, those engineers from KSR, I think you've said? They came out with their study after being commissioned by this very company to say, look, things are looking bad. And then they ignored the government as well, when government warned about the state of that dam wall. Is it fair to conclude that this company continued with its operations despite all of these warnings?
Yes, that's correct. They just continued. There's nothing before us. Maybe they may explain to the ministers when they start visiting today what they did. But according to our knowledge, and even the mayor yesterday, there's nothing that they did after the two warnings that they received, particularly the final one, which was coming from government, warning about this issue. The mayor, knowing that this is the competence, particularly of the Department of Minerals and Energy, Department of Water, just tweeted and made this. He said, there is something that's going to go wrong. Look at the houses, look at the dam. Something is going to go wrong, and ultimately he was proven right. So they ignored them. They can't go. And now the Minister of Minerals and Energy, Jagersfontein, has already indicated they will have to take most of the responsibility for what has happened, because clearly that is their property, and now we know that they have been investigating, warning them that to fix the dam.
Penwell Dlamini, let's leave the conversation there. Thank you very much for that clarity, sir. We're going to have to ask some tough questions of this company. Thank you very much for the time being. That's a colleague from the newspaper Sowetan.